Tak ni. Dah ada. Testing 1, 2. Alright, we are live. Hai. Assalamualaikum. Kuih dok. It's my Assalamualaikum, testing 1 2, mic test 1 2 3 4. Aku pakai songkok, so nak monitor audio ni susah. So this is macam trial first time online live stream, walaupun tak ada orang, but because this will be macam recorded and then will be posted on YouTube, aku tak kisah, I'll just continue. Tengok macam mana. Cepat minum. Bismillah. Dah ada orang. Assalamualaikum, Aqilah is online. I was hoping tak ada orang. Seriously, I was hoping that nobody is going to be online. Because kalau online, I have to do it seriously. Taklah serious sangat lah. But since dah ada audience, I have to do something not productive. Takkanlah productive lah. Just have to be online and live stream. Anyways, welcome. Selamat datang, Aqilah. Siapa lagi? How do I check who's actually online? I know there are just a few. Ada 3 people watching, which is including me. So actually 2 je. One is Aqilah. I'm unsure who the other one is. But how do I check ni? Tak apalah, nantilah. Right. So welcome. Okay, dia gini. So here's the game. I just wanted to try out dulu. This first session is basically just me getting used to the whole setup, making sure that the camera is alright, the audio is also fine and working, and basically just trying to share. Ada kucing. Just basically trying to share what my plans are. Ustaz. Astaghfirullahalazim. Masya Allah. Ustaz Faizuddin pun ada. Assalamualaikum Ustaz. Paisi lah. Paisi kalau ada orang lain dekat sini. Dah 6 orang. Okay. I'm a bit excited. So if I'm rambling I'm not making much sense as of now, please do forgive me. Dah lama tak buat benda ni. I actually have an agenda. I have some points that I wanted to share. But because seeing a few of you already here, jadi malu lah, paiseh pula nak cerita-cerita. While you're here, just nak jemput makan. So I dah prepare. So I have this thing. Ni nama dia Ruz Halib. Ustaz Asrari buat. And so it's basically Japanese rice and then masak dengan susu. And it's sedap. He used to sell, dia ada home-based business, but tak tahu dia continue lagi ke tak. So kita tanya dia, and kita ada kuih-kuih lah. As promised, kita makan. So sambil kita live stream ni, jemputlah makan. So if I'm munching ke apa-apa ke, minta maaf lah awal-awal. Okay. As I was saying, there are just a few points that I wanted to, not points lah, macam kelas pula kan. Yes, it's very good. Okay lah, because Ustaz Asrari punya wife is your good friend. His maksub, I made a post about maksub hari tu, and his maksub is actually, it's really good. It's really good. Cuma dia tengah hesitant sikit nak jual. So tengok macam mana. Alright. Okay, so where was I? Okay, oh yeah, dia bukan nak macam class lecture style lah. So I say same points doesn't make much sense, right? But I just wanted to share a few things going forward. But before I continue, how's Hari Raya? This year Hari Raya kecoh sikit lah, right? Personally, I would say that dah 2 tahun tak raya. So bila this year raya came about, it was a bit hectic. It was very hectic, very hectic. And in all honesty, I mentioned this in a few settings before. I'm not really a Hari Raya punya person. I'm not sure about those of you who are here, but I memang tak suka Hari Raya. Being an introvert, Hari Raya is it brings out a lot of anxiety. I get really anxious. Hari tu someone DM, I think someone posted about Hari Raya and cakap that tak ada makcik-makcik tak ada introvert. Is this concept or this psychology of being introverted or introvism. Is it a word as introvism? Introvert ni only occurs to this generation but doesn't apply to generation before this. Dia cakap lah makcik-makcik ni tak ada introvert ke. So I shared my experience was few years ago because BC before COVID. I'm introverted person. I'm not good with crowds. So there was one time Hari Raya, and then salam-salam tu kan, yang salam-salam punya procession tu. So I was so anxious. What I did was I hid in the toilet. So kalau I hope my mom is not watching this. This will be recorded kan? If I did, okay, tak apalah, just put it out there lah. So I just bunyi dalam toilet until the whole salam-salam minta maaf ni procession tu ends. Yeah, that was how teruk yang aku ni teruk gila. So they say it came back. Yes, it is, as Akila cakap tadi, is mentally draining. But for the older generation, the seniors, dia orang semangat lah because dah 2 tahun tak raya. So dapat raya as per normal. They were excited, right? Overly excited. But for I'm sure I'm not generalizing, just saying that for the younger generation can be quite hectic and mentally draining as mentioned. Right, so I hope your Hari Raya is good. I tak tahu if how do I check who's watching? I have a friend from Malaysia. Tak tahu kalau dia join ke tak. Malam Raya Malaysia, I was in Johor. Okay, I think for Malaysians it's a bit more hectic. Speaking about that, just one interesting point. I rasa, and correct me if I'm wrong, orang Singapore punya raya lagi busy daripada orang Malaysia punya raya. I've seen a lot of my Malaysian friends, because I study in Malaysia kan, I think Akila pun ada banyak Malaysian friends. Diorang Hari Raya kedua ke Hari Raya ketiga, even Hari kedua, I've seen some people dah start travel. I have a friend, I think Hari Raya kedua ke ketiga, the whole family went staycation dekat KL. The whole family went staycation. Diorang, holiday, went on a holiday. Like basically how Americans, how they would sambut. Oh, my wife is here. I'm watching. Letak kat sini. So macam, okay. So every time kalau my wife ada kena jaga-jaga sikit what I say. She monitors. Dia macam ada censorship punya board kat situ. So as I was saying, Malaysians. Again, I'm making an assumption based on a very small sample. But Malaysians Hari Raya relax. Dia first raya, second raya, diorang dah jalan raya, family, the close members, intermediate family, dah jalan raya, dah habis. And then the following days, diorang dah pergi tempat lain. I've seen certain people on Instagram, Malaysians, diorang dah pergi overseas, right? I followed Bak. If you follow Tudong people, Fazrina, his husband, but I follow him because he's a photographer and I like his work. They've been overseas. They've been in Switzerland and then currently in Rome or Italy ever since the 3rd or 4th Raya. So no wonder the toilet's full. But the good thing about that, Ustaz, tak ada orang masuk toilet that time lah. At the moment of time, people were in the moment, tengah minta maaf and stuff, so nobody wanted to go to the toilet lah. So I was in relatively good place lah. Technically, toilet ni pun macam gitu. But as I was saying, Malaysia relax lah. Raya relax. First day, second day, lepas tu go holiday. Right, Singaporeans, kita betul-betul manifest the whole concept of satu bulan hari raya. Right, betul-betul. Kalau hari raya 2 bulan tu, 2 bulan hari raya. tak boleh take macam on gila hari raya ni. Especially after 2 years start raya. So macam especially the older generation, the seniors, diorang they maximize hari raya. Asrori Ustaz Asrori kan ni. Tadi kita baru cakap pasal adanya Rus bil Halib. Ni Rus bil Halib. Yep, I have few cameras, so this is maybe cam. So ni Asrori punya Rus bil Halib. Tadi cakap pasal Asrori punya nak makan, tapi nak makan depan orang macam faham. Dan konsepnya aku nak makan sambil berbual. So tengok korang type, kita share apa-apa kat sini kan. Ustaz Ridwan Jambil pun ada kat sini. Ustaz Ridwan, ada banyak ustaz-ustaz dia masuk. Paisi betul. Ustaz pula kat sini. So makan-makan, saya berbual-bual. Tapi itulah. Apa tadi aku nak buat tadi? Lupa. Okay. Sorry. Mana tadi? Alright. So the idea, what was I saying? Apa tadi? Sorry. Sorry, Maus bil Halib. Kita cakap pasal tadi, kita makan. Nak makan-makan sambil berbual. Tapi rasa macam kelakar pula makan-makan sambil berbual ni kan. Tak biasa. Roslyn. Is Libis there? Okay, salam Libis. Dia tak nak bincang. That's the point. Ustaz Ridwan Jamil punya statement ni. Memang tak nak bincang agama. Dia macam loop. Okay, nanti kita discuss in detail lah. Nanti kita discuss in detail. Tak ada orang serve air Vitasoy. Ni Nakia punya, ni dia punya stock Vitasoy. Tu dekat luar tu mengamuk je. Ni dia stok Vitasoy. Aku ambil je. Tidak mengamuk tu, habiskan ni Vitasoy dia. Cakap pasal buat agama. Okay, I go straight to the point. Can you straight to the point? I've dah lama gila tak live stream. Okay, and I've known that macam I've always wanted to share dah lama. We used to do this. Who's been here tak tahu pernah join. We had something called the Breakfast Club. Kita live stream. Salam Libis, Roslyn. Salam Libis. We had an online. Tak apa, ni pun nanti kalau orang tengok tak apalah kan. Pun benda dah lama. It was I was the first Ramadan during circuit breaker. So tak boleh buat kelas and stuff, right? And I was actually wanted to try to contribute lah, because nampak macam semua orang buat kelas online. I know I'm banned from conducting classes physically. So at that moment in time, macam okay lah, why not I try something online? Because there's not much jurisdiction regarding holding classes. Aku boleh kat sini macam tak ada orang tengok je. Aduh, ni benda ni public tau. Aku buat pasal benda ni. Tak ada orang muiz kan? Ada ustaz-ustaz muiz lah, tapi tak ada orang muiz kan. Orang ARB pun tak ada kan? Tak apa share je lah. So I wanted to share. Because I don't think there's not a whole amount of restrictions online, digital dakwah, digital content lah. So I started live streaming. And I enjoyed it. Kita baca buku Bulughul Maram. Weekly kita baca Dr. Yusuf Qaradawi, Kaifa Nata'amal ma'a Sunnah. How do we interact with the Sunnah? We read my collection of 40 hadith. Kat sini buku dia. We read that book. And a lot of discussion sampai Ramadan. And then we also did every morning kita baca. I think some of you also join every pagi lepas subuh. kita tadarus lah baca Quran with the intention to khatam the Quran all the way till the end. So I live stream for almost 6 to 7 months. To a point whereby I rasa macam tak boleh lah. There were eyes on me, and I did not want to jeopardize Kudo Academy, because whatever that I do illegally, memang ayat IRS kan, so memang illegal lah. So whatever I do illegally has ramifications on Kudo Academy. So tu dia strong arm is that itulah. If I do anything religiously inclined, okay, class, I will not be the one who would be accountable. They would use Al-Qudo Academy as diorang punya black sheep lah, something like that. Right, so and I missed for almost 2 years. Dah lama tak live stream, so I decided to live stream balik, but with the intention of not doing anything that would jeopardize myself nor Al-Qudo Academy. So it would be not religiously inclined. But I still wanted to live stream. I just wanted to be online, nak share. I mean, I feel macam aku ni suka berbual, tu je. Kalau tak ada berbual rasa stress. Dia macam terapi. Dulu cakap kat kelas, cakap macam aku, my classes are like therapy. I just share, and I feel as much as how things would go not according to plan. Banyak benda-benda yang trivial, a lot of calamities, a lot of tests, tribulations, benda-benda macam gitu kan. But once I share, benda-benda tu semua macam hilang lah, tak ada lah. So I feel the need to, tak tahu lah benda tu narcissistic ke, very egocentric ke, aku pun tak tahu lah. Tak tahu lah, but I just like sharing. So ni lah, so I just wanted to be back online, live stream and then share. So okay. So tak nak serius sangat lah tapi so these are things that I had in mind. Okay, so iPad, serius kan, cakap tak nak serius kan, nampak ada iPad dah keluar semua. Ini actually daripada kelas, secret. Ni notes daripada kelas, so tak boleh cakap. Sorry so kena censored lah. Censored ni bagus ni. Kalau orang screenshot, tengok Ustaz Dayat ajar ada kelas lah, pingsan mati aku. Okay, so these are the things that I had in mind. So these are the structures that I intend that kita boleh buat. Okay, so one is basically macam wanted to do something photography centric. Okay, photography. Macam aku spell photography ni? PHOTOGRAPHY. Betul tak? Okay. Zureda, what class is that? What class is that? So I'll just lay down a few things yang kita boleh share. So number one is, this might not be everybody's cup of tea, but personally I feel that I rasa macam nak share things about photography lah. So I might do few live streams on mostly philosophy, the philosophy of photography. Technicalities I tak pandai. I'm not considered to be an established photographer. Tak ada portfolio, tak ada apa-apa pun. Right, but I enjoy the philosophies behind photography, intent, arts, something involved in photography. But again, this might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I might live stream regarding that. Number two, ni macam religious centric. I'm gonna put it out there dulu. Okay, on top of my mind, it's called the director's cut. Okay, and it revolves around the concept of apa saya buat tu, review, right? When you reaction and review. So since I'm usually the one yang banyak edit videos on AQA TV. So what I intend to do is do a weekly review of certain classes dekat AQA TV. So maybe a talk or class by Ustazah Shamim, a class or a talk by, maybe we had Ustaz Fiza before, or my own brother, or Ustaz Faizuddin. Ada kat sini lagi ke tak ni? Ustaz Faizuddin, Ustaz Ridwan pun ada. So what we'll do is I'll pick a particular class or a particular segment, or maybe a clip, okay, and then we could I'll just share my reaction, my commentaries regarding that particular class. It could be from a technical perspective, macam how I edit, why I chose a particular color tone or color template, why do I edit in this particular manner, from a director's of photography punya perspective, why is it set in this particular manner, the composition, so on and so forth. It could be technical. It could also be any loophole dia lah. Loophole Hey, cari pasal aku ni. Or we could also share and commentate on the religious points that were conveyed and shared during that particular clip. So I'll just do a reflection and then I share lah, okay, this point gini and then I'll add on to it, macam itulah. It's called the director's cut. It's either I do it under my own platform, which is Almost Jeffrey punya YouTube page ni, ataupun I'll do it under Al-Qudu Academy TV. There are a few ways of doing it lah. But currently that's the plan. So dia macam bukan aku yang mengajar. I'm just trying to find loopholes. Bukan aku yang mengajar. Aku tak cakap pasal agama. Tapi orang lain yang mengajar. Orang lain yang share. Aku ni cuma commentate aja. Aku cuma kasih pendapat aja, just an opinion and nothing more than that. And even if I share an opinion or religious edict ke whatever it is, what I would say that, well, in the end you kena tanya ustaz-ustaz je lah. I'm just here to share. Kalau salah, jangan dengar. Kalau there are better opinions, sort out better opinions, right? So number 2 would be the director's cut. Number 3, this is something I wanted to explore. Yes, indirect teaching. I call it indirect teaching. Dia tak teach lah, okay, indirect sharing lah. Just, yeah. Fikir balik ni, cari pasal aku ni. Beri nanti ada kat YouTube ni. Korang tengok macam mana ni. Okay dah, tak apalah. Number 3 is... I tak tahu nama dia. I haven't have a proper name to it. But for now, let's call it Browsing My History. Now, this can be controversial. It's a controversial concept. I've thought of it many times before. Wanted to try it out. Yeah. So, Browsing My History is basically... Okay, the initial idea was I wanted to do a vlog. Okay, kita vlog. And I find vlogging... Again, I said use it before, but dia macam can be quite narcissistic jugalah. Ipul, apa khabar? Saya full ada. Assalamualaikum. Vlogging can be quite narcissistic. Macam revolves around your life. This is what I do when I wake up. This is where I go. This is where I work. This is who I meet. Blah, blah, blah. But having said that, I don't know what to do a vlog. Okay, so what I wanted to do is an alternative to a vlog, which is which is intrusive, privately intrusive, personally intrusive. But so here's the concept. The concept is gini. Browsing My History is we go through, okay, for now will be my project. We'll go through my internet browser history for the whole week. Tu konsep dia. Okay, so what, and there's no cheating. Okay, there's no deleting your browser or pick and choose whatever sites that I browse. Okay, so the idea is that we go through my browser history for the whole week. So I'll not delete. Okay, so from Monday sampai, let's say lah, if I live stream on Sunday, right? So Monday sampai Sunday, whatever that I browse on my phone, I'll leave it there. Okay, so and during the live stream, what I will do is I will actually boleh buat sekarang. Okay, so this is my phone. But I dah delete lah my browser because dah banyak sangat barang. Ada like 120 tabs. Okay, alright, so kita try. Hope this works. So this is my phone. Okay, so where is it? Sorry. No, not there. Kejap okay. Okay. And this is my browser. Nampak? Aku beli barang online. Okay. Ni aku beli. Apa aku beli ni? UPS. Oh, this is from Supply & Co. Oh, is it called Supply & Co? Camera strap. So this is camera strap. Yang ni dia barang lagi. Aku beli batik aku. Wife aku tengok tak ni? Pingsan je. Asyik belanja je. Jadi kamera ni asyik belanja je. Yang ni thumb grip for camera. So that's the concept. The concept will be I will go through my browser, okay, for the whole week. 1 minggunya browser, and then we go through every page macam gini. And then I'll explain and share why I browse those kind of things. So that's the concept. Waalaikumsalam Kak Su. Kak Su pun ada. Thank you for joining. Waalaikumsalam. Sabni kata wife dah cakap ayo shopping. Hai, pingsan aku. Kat belakang ni. Ayo shopping. Kena marah dengan wife. Jangan. Tadi si Sushi dekat dalam, but seorang dah keluar. Everybody's keluar. Nanti kalau ada nanti kita boleh cuba. Yeah, so that is the idea. The idea is just to browse. So maybe let's say macam ni shopping kan, so very personal. Yeah, so I'll share with you why I bought it, what's the function of the thing that I purchased, okay, under what context, and then kita share. There will be, for example, usually my browser will be banyak benda-benda agama juga tau. Usually people tanya pasal hukum and stuff, so I'll just search. So I'll share with you those dari ke doa-doa ke ayat-ayat ke syarah ke hukum ke apa-apa. There will be certain things macam benda-benda which is worldly affairs. Google pasal what is happening currently in Ukraine, what is currently happening in Palestine, even pop culture, what is happening today, macam the Amber Heard dengan Johnny Deppnya, that debacle, whatever it is. So it's like a vlog. So you know what I'm going through the whole week by looking at my browser, and that's actually a very scary concept. I pernah cakap dulu kat kelas, dia macam that say I shared this before. Dia was dulu when my father-in-law, nakanya bapa meninggal. So she used to share this story when I was there, and I noticed it lah. Bila dia meninggal and he left his phone, right? And Nakia would told me that when they check his phone, in his phone, dia punya Facebook dia, even his image gallery, ni album dia, semua pasal family. Facebook dia follow anak-anak dia, wife dia, dekat dia handphone dia, gallery, semua gambar family member dia. And that kind of make me think, okay, that whoever we are in private is depicted by whatever is in our phones, right? And dia macam kind of almost a mirror to how hari kiamat would be and how Allah would judge us, and all the records of what we do. So basically the current record is actually here in our phones, right? And selalu imagine macam kalau lah, na'udzubillah lah, kalau meninggal right currently sekarang, and then if somebody has access to my phone and then they see what I'm doing currently inside, it will be something which is very terrifying kan, right? So it is, looking into your phone is like looking into your life. So the whole concept behind yang browsing my history is just a look into a very small, minute, selective look into my life. So instead of vlogging, kita look at my browser. So those are the current. Waalaikumsalam Akmal, apa khabar Akmal? So dia perempuan yang suka shopping, Ustaz. Saya ni memang suka shopping. Tahu-tahulah. Memang tanpa segan silu lah, kata. So currently 3. My photo gallery only have memes. Waalaikumsalam Asfa. And knowing Asfa, memang confirm he is the king and master of memes. So if you want any memes, tanya Asfa. And insyaAllah, it's okay. Memes are fine. Memes are macam today's our form of escapism and how we view life through memes. So it's fine lah. So generally what I'm trying to say is ni 3 je. Alright, so one is I might live stream with regards to photography. Ini very niche, not everybody would appreciate, but I feel like mesti ada orang yang insyaAllah lah might appreciate. Number 2 is a director's cut. It's macam as Akila cakap tadi lah, it's indirect teaching or sharing. I would share clips. It might not necessarily be from AQA TV je tau. So if I find any talks, any clips that is viral on the interwebs, kat YouTube ke kat internet, that people are maybe discussing, so I might review the video and then kita see lah, kita discuss, we commentate, okay, from my own perspective, and then maybe from your perspective you could share it, right? It's more of a reaction punya concept, the style of the videos, macam reaction videos. So that's number 2. And number 3 is browsing my history. It's just a concept I wanted to try. Fitri, Assalamualaikum. Pete, sorry Pete tak dapat datang raya hari tu. Hari ni sekarang actually my sister Nusaibah tengah buat open house. Dia buat open house malam ni. Abang dia tak lah. Abang dia tengah sibuk, tak habis nak live stream je. So tak jalan raya. Ustaz Nusul kata Ustaz haram. Ustaz Nusul memang syadid sikit lah orang ni. Memang strict lah. I mean, Ustaz Nusul tak faham the concept of memes. Let me say it out. I'll just put it out there. Nanti kalau dia tak happy, dia can message me personally. He doesn't understand the concept of modern concepts of dakwah. Kita pernah buat teaser trailer. We did video teaser trailer. And usually teaser trailers, when you look at teaser trailers, there's not much information. The concept and the philosophy, the intention behind teaser trailers is to create hype, kan? If you watch a color movie, dia kasih sikit je ke, or even sekarang macam before a product release, they'll just give you a glimpse or silhouette of the product. It's a teaser, right? You don't know what it is. You have no information regarding which is substantial that you could use for your own benefit. Tak ada, kosong, tak ada apa-apa. But it just creates hype. Ustaz Nuzul, kita pernah buat satu teaser trailer untuk something, and then dia tengok, dia cakap, what is this? This is not beneficial. I gain no knowledge from this. Therefore, this thing can be considered haram. Ustaz Nuzul kata teaser trailer pun haram. So, tapi we make dua for him lah. That he insyaAllah finishes his PhD, studying his PhD. He successful, bitaufiq wa najah. He comes back to Singapore soon and starts teaching. We are looking forward to him back teaching, insyaAllah. Yep, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ease his affairs. And he just gave birth to twins, if I'm not wrong. Okay, so may dua for him. Asfa was there. So Asfa, he wasn't happy with the Sahwa books teaser. He doesn't understand the concept of teaser trailers. For him, it's not beneficial. There's no substance in it. Ustaz Afdal, maksud sa'altu lah, ma fi maksud, walakinna ma'ana maus pula rus bil halib. Hada min akhukumul karim Asrari. Syekhna Asrari kasih rus bil halib. Aku nak makan sebenarnya daripada tadi. Pegang tak makan. Introduce orang ni rus bil halib. Tapi tak makan. Yes, Sheikh Daniel Hakikat Ju memang suka memes. Even his pages, before he writes articles, he would share memes. Tak apalah, this is just benda-benda. I just find it trivial for me personally. Okay. So where was I? Mana? I'm just looking at all the comments. Thank you so much for commenting. Thank you so much for joining. Walaupun kalau Ustaz Nuzul ada, dia tengok benda ni, dia kata benda ni haram. Kak Yat, apa kau punya motif? Apa niat kau? Apa benefit behind benda live stream yang kau buat ni sekarang? Apa yang orang dapat manfaat daripada benda ni? Orang buang masa je tengok kau, ya. Kau berbual pun tak ada apa-apa pun, ya. Tak ada benda faedah pun kat sini. Kau dia tengok pun, dia dah rembat aku. Dia cakap aku ni haram ni agaknya. So for those of you who just joined, ini macam lipat-lipat. I just my first session. I just okay, the niat kalau larun tanya apa niat kau ya? It's just to test out the platform dulu. First and foremost is just to make sure that my camera is doing well, which is not lagging daripada tadi. Daripada it's not lagging. I tried before the lag and this is good. I did not push the settings online, the live streaming to macam 1080p. It's just 720p. No high bit rate, very very standard. Okay, simple. So dia punya image is okay. Right, for me it's fine. Number two, just to set the scene. So macam I have my A cam. So this is what you see here. Alright, so you can see me. This is ni tu sis Nakia punya meja, berserak, jangan layan. Okay. And I'm trying out my different cameras. So ada B cam. So this camera is actually if macam I have things I could unbox, buku. So when I have books, right? Maybe inshallah maybe we could do big reviews. You could see the macam let me take a book. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Tadi saya boleh cakap Ustaz handsome ni tak tahu tiba-tiba semangat sikit nak pakai baju kurung. Macam konsep dia raya hari ni. So kita beraya lah. So we have books. So if you want to macam you can look at the book. We have a PDF. Okay, look at PDF. But you could just can tengok. Okay, we could see the covers. You could see the pages, right? You could, yeah. So unboxings and stuff. Kalau makan boleh tengok makan apa. Aku dah tadi nak makan kuih tart ni. Kuih tart Natal tak makan apa dulu. Jemput ni saya pengen tengok jemput makan. Bismillah. The kuih tart is the most redundant name ever. Because tart, T-A-R-T basically is a kuih. It's a type of kuih. So kuih tart is kuih lah. Basically kuih kan. Tart bukan nama apa. It's a pineapple tart. Betul tak? Pineapple tart. So kuih tart is kuih. Right, it's a type of a kuih, not the name of a kuih. Meripik. Okay, tak aku yang meripik. So B cam. So you can see what is going around here. I can cakap productive table lah. Ya, dia memang produktif orangnya. Kenapa produktif? Then my iPad. The good thing about iPad is I could like switch on anything here. I could use YouTube. Boleh buka YouTube. You could PDF. Right, we have books. If you want to read books, so it's from here. Right. Ini pada kelas. So ini benda-benda ni semua. Can you hold it properly tau? Taklah, okay lah. Satu je lah terbalik. So I shouldn't be online. I should ban my wife from joining my online live streams. Ini pun daripada kelas. Kelas apa ni? Zaltaqaya lam yaftari. Oh, itu pasal I did a tafsiran suratul Asr. So we could read PDFs and books. So my iPad. So I tak payah pakai my main computer here. What I would do just here. And on top of that, what is most important in regards to the iPad is boleh tulis. Right. So I have A cam, B cam, iPad, and then yeah. So this works fine. So all the scenes are fine. My camera is fine. So this is just a test run. And then last but not least is to discuss about the topics. As mentioned here tadi lah. So maybe once a week kita live stream. Kalau siapa nak join. Aku dah nombor 4. Okay. Tapi ni secret lah Ni secret. Kalau orang keluar tahu pun tak apalah. Selagi mana tak ada bukti, orang tak boleh. You cannot. So number 3 is, alamak nak cakap ke tak nak cakap je lah Ini belum tahu. Okay, but there is possibility I nak baca balik buku Bulughul Maram lah. Just a book reading. Okay, it's just a book reading. I intend to start balik dalam Kitabus Salah, the book of Salat. Then baca je. Most probably I will read from the commentary from Syekh Al-Bassam, Taisirul Alam, tak salah. Kita baca je. Right, so take it as a book reading. It's not a class. So yang number 4 ni, nanti I'll inform lah. Maybe I'll do it personally. Siapa-siapa yang nak join can hit me up. Santai DM ke apa ke my Instagram ke apa lah. Okay. Dah 1 jam. Belum. Tadi aku tak nak lama-lama sebenarnya. Okay, so that's basically it lah. Okay, I hope semua tengah jalan raya ke? Masih tengah jalan raya, banyak open house hari ni. Right, so I think I'm done. I just nak check. So thank you so much for joining. Any questions? Anybody want to ask anything? Jangan tanya soalan agama sudah. Hope everybody is doing well. Berapa tadi? 16. Tadi 18. Okay lah. Initially I thought nobody is going to. Tak tengok pun normally ada orang join. So okay lah, Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Apa khabar semua? Payu, how are you? Good. Alhamdulillah. How's your bicycles? Do you buy a new bike? Let's talk about shopping, guys, and shopping. When guys are invested in a hobby, they would buy. Asfa, how are you? Tahun ni pergi bazar tak? Bazar Singapore, Geylang, I went. Bazar Singapore, Geylang, I pergi sekali ke dua kali. Dua kali. Bawa my mother-in-law. And also Nakia punya family cari baju Bazar Singapore. I think we went twice. In the words of my mother-in-law, dia masuk one of the bazar yang ada jual makan-makan tu. Dia kata macam masuk, orang sekarang panggil masuk club. Orang dulu kata macam masuk disco. Disco kan. Macam disco. Dia tak suka. Dia tak ada lagu raya, macam very dark, ambil lampu-lampu macam gitu. So dia cakap masuk bazar Singapore macam masuk disco. Dia tak suka. So we went bazar twice. And then we went to Malaysia, bazar Ramadan dekat Angsana. Oh, that was awesome. Ya Allah, best. Malaysia kan, kalau Ramadan especially, kalau I studied kat UIA dulu kan, Ramadan Malaysia best lah. The experience of Ramadan is so much better than in Singapore. Nak cakap macam pub. Nak cakap macam pub. Ramadan di Malaysia is so meriah. Dia suasana dia bila buka puasa. Rasa betul-betul macam puasa lah. Kalau ramai orang tengah puasa kan, it's like a very collective experience. Then you feel the roh of puasa. I mean, it's uncomparable. No way. I think no part on earth is comparable to Mekah or Madinah kalau bulan Ramadan. Disclaimer. But in Southeast Asia, and based on my experience, Malaysia punya puasa ni best lah. It's not just shopping lah. It's just the whole experience of being in Malaysia pada bulan Ramadan, buka puasa. The bazaar is another thing altogether. Nanti tarawih. Singapore kurang sikit roh dia. Kak Su agree. Singapore roh Ramadan ni tak. So I would recommend, if you are Singaporean, you have to experience Ramadan somewhere else. At the very least Malaysia. If you could, Mekah Madinah. I mean, Mekah Madinah ni puasa ni memang Masya Allah. Best. Tarawih hopping in Malaysia is something. I mean, we could even do it in Singapore, but then in Malaysia is a different ball game altogether. Okay, memang best. So I went there. It was Malam Raya Malaysia. Malam Raya Malaysia is a day before Singapore kan. So kita masuk dekat Angsana. And kita remember, lepas buka puasa tu kita dah jalan-jalan kan, masuk balik Angsana. Dan dengar orang dah bekit-bekit tau, besok raya. Kita macam besok raya kan, lagi satu hari apa. Dah cakap besok raya. Then suddenly we receive messages from friends kat Singapore yang kata, Billy, besok raya. So I told my wife, my mother-in-law, kita bawa my Nakia punya family masuk. Cakap, kalau kita malam sini, besok tak payah puasa. Dan balik Singapore lagi, dapat raya. So raya 2 kali Singapore Malaysia kan. Bazar Ramadan TTDI Damansara. Oh, memang best. Personally, I've lived in Gombak. For me, Gombak punya bazar-bazar raya pun memang best lah. And the thing about bazar puasa dekat Malaysia is compared to Singapore. Singapore punya bazar-bazar makanan, all hype, no substance. Makan-makan hipster, bla 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 bla. Tapi bila makan macam, alright. Malaysia, dia hype, makanan banyak variety, and at the same time sedap gila. I don't know how. It's just so delicious. That's Malaysia. Ya, tadi soalan. Banyak peminat kat Asu? Tak adalah. Tak ada apa. Ni suara pun dah keluar dah. Aku berapa dia ni semua besok dah nak rest episode lagi yang raya. BMX bila Ustaz? BMX. My wife tak kasih lah. Tak ada tempat nak simpan. Basikal, I want to buy basikal. Payu suka Brompton. He owns a Brompton. I'm more into BMX. Memory save masih kecil-kecil, masih muda-muda main BMX. But nak beli tak tahu mana nak simpan lah. Tengok macam mana. How many times did you paint your room? Before this it was blue. Yes, before this it was blue because it was my room. It was my online punya classnya room lah. We did kita punya online classes here. So I have a say in what colour that I want. But sekarang bilik ni dah share orang. It's me and Sis Nakia. And then the blue was a cheap paint. Yeah, it was really cheap. So in due time, as time passes by, the paint becomes not nice lah. It's not pleasing. Banyak sangat tumpuk-tumpuk and stuff. So when we decided to cat balik putih, so now it's putih. And before this was, I think for this white, and then we painted it blue, and then we painted it white back again. Okay, memang banyak suka cat. Memang sedap. Kalau saya cakap sedap gila. Memang Malaysia nya sedap. Okay, any questions before kita end? Tak terlalu lama lah. I pun tak nak take your time. I pun dapat makan sikit je. Vita soy. Hari raya mana ada minum Vita soy. Alright. So kita jumpa lagi minggu depan. Tak tahu bila. Friday seems to be a good timing for me to live stream. Seems to me that way. But tengok macam mana lah. Kalau nak buat lagi. I mean, again, I don't know if I said it before, but I wanted to make it regular. Just live stream berbual. There are things that we could discuss. And if I want to abide by the topics that I wanted to do here, then we could also do that. But tengoklah macam mana. Yang penting kita try dululah. Banyak apa tu? Apa ni? Anyway, hope everybody is doing good. Okay lah, ada last, any questions? Anything, any comments, anything? No, Wednesday tak boleh. Wednesday tak boleh. Wednesday dah chop, dah reserved. Wednesday pun tak boleh. Maybe Friday. Okay, any questions? Any questions? Ni kelas any questions before we end? Please post any questions. Tak ada. Tak ada soalan-soalan seriusnya. Thank you so much for everyone yang check. I nak tengok macam mana nak check siapa yang online. I cannot do any. How to check? I don't know where to press. Right, so let's say thank you, Akila, Ustaz Faizuddin, Kak Fatimah, Ustaz Ridwan, Ustaz Asrari, Roslin, okay, salam Libis Roslin, Saiful, thank you so much, Sabrina, okay, salam your husband, apa khabar dia, Akmal, Ustaz Fitri, Ustaz Afdal. Banyak aku ustaz kat dalam sini. Aku ni tadi pun meripik je tau. Tak minta rumah dah keluar. Kak Su. Okay, thank you everyone for joining. Terima kasih. Jazakumullah khair. I was really excited bila nak live stream ni. I was expecting tak ada orang langsung yang join. Tapi Alhamdulillah lah, adalah juga orang yang join sekejap. Dapatlah 45 minutes pun jadilah kan. InsyaAllah next time kita jumpa maybe something a bit more substantial, something a bit more beneficial. Kalau tak pun aku just duduk sini baca buku. Saya nak tengok aku baca buku, share baca buku, dengar baca buku. Kita baca je lah apa yang boleh, selagi mana law mengizinkan. Alright. Okay lah, thank you so much. YouTube cannot check viewers. Analytics okay. Cannot check viewers, only analytics. Thank you so much, Akila, for that heads up. Okay. Alright, understand. I also will be checking the analytics lah. Taklah apa serious sangat pun kan. But appreciate it. Thank you so much Akila. And thank you again each and every one of you who joined me. Thank you so much. Walaupun kita tak makan banyak sangat, aku minum bitter soy je daripada tadi. Satu kuih tart. As I said, kuih tart is redundant. Tart pineapple lah. Tart pineapple. Daripada tadi aku tunjukkan Asrori punya rus ni. Rus bil halib. Tapi aku tak makan-makan. Tapi tak apalah. I hope you guys enjoying your Friday night. Okay. And bagi mereka yang akan meneruskan berhari raya besok, selamat berhari raya. And belated selamat hari raya to every one of you. Taqabbalallahu minna wa minkum. Kullu amin wa antum bi khair. And again, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much each and every one of you. I mentioned your name. If I miss out your name here, Tat Nenas, correct? It's Tat Nenas. Cannot be Kuih Tat, right? It's Tat Nenas or Kuih Nenas. Tak boleh. Something lah. Okay, as I was saying, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate each and every one of you who has been here with me daripada pukul 8 tadi and stayed sampai sekarang. Thank you so much. Hope to see all of you soon, insyaAllah. Alright, so thank you so much. With that, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye. Bye semua. Bye. Aku tak ada. I'll just wait for you. Semua dah keluar, baru aku keluar lah. I should have like macam intro and outro So Razi buat lah. Or should I do it on my own? Kita ada intro, outro untuk live stream academy. So maybe I should do something macam gitu. Malas sebetulnya. Bye semua orang. Bye. Okay lah. Anybody else here? Ada 9 orang. Yang 9 tu confirm tengah passive watching ya. Bye. Assalamualaikum. I'll end now. Assalamualaikum. Thank you semua orang. Thank you.